first opened for business in 1994. There's a look at Progressive Field here in Cleveland. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Indians baseball is next. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Second baseman, number 10.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, it's always nice to play at home, and they got off on the right foot winning the first game of the series here, and they got a chance really to win this game and maybe even sweep this series. So the first one's an important game.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Yoan Moncada becomes the first out of the inning. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now. Ready now, Jose Abreu hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. Fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. This is in the air out to right. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Here's Melky Cabrera, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Hit hard to the right side. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Another 0-2 home. Hit down the line at first. Alonso is there, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
A high fastball is in there. And Harold, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Francisco Lindor is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it. 2 down. Stepping up now, Edwin Encarnacion. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing. Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. But this is foul near the seats. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Once again, a 3-2. Oh, forget about this one. Booey. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Moncada will put this one away and the side is retired. In now, Avisail Garcia. He'll start things out here against Corey Kluber. Shot back up the middle. Davis is right there, 1 down. So digging in now, Jacob May. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Wellington Castillo. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here comes another 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. 2 out, nobody on. Popped up. Alonso is there for it, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Yonder Alonso. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a little blooper to center. May moving in. 1 down. Striding into the box, Jason Kipnis. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Now the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Garcia racing back to the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. For Kipnis, the double is his 8th of the season so far. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, May. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Stepping in, Brandon Geyer. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Rounded down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. And this is fouled back and out of play.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Cabrera. He can't get there as it falls in. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 2-0 ball game. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Batting ninth.
Man at second here with 2 away. And stepping in is the center fielder, Rajay Davis. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0. A changeup over the inside corner.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
A little bouncer. That winds up foul for the second strike. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put. Now to the plate, Carlos Sanchez. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Carlos
And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. High in the air out towards shallow right. Geyer has it in his tracks, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Tim Anderson. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Lindor takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Ready for another chance? Yohan Moncada. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Line drive to left. Brantley is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Striding in once again, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit in the air to right field. Garcia on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped high in the air. Moncada is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in, Edwin Encarnacion. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1-2-3 inning. It just makes him feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger in the side. So striding in, number 30. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Third baseman, number 30.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike, he's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch or strike.
Under it now is Brantley, and he has it for the first out.
First baseman, number 7.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Abreu. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at-bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Melky Cabrera.
Now here it comes. Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Lindor is there, and the side is retired. Here's Michael Brantley. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Left fielder, Michael Brantley.
And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. Driven nicely into the gap. Brantley will take the turn and head for second now. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double. Here's Yonder Alonso. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Yonder Alonso.
From the stretch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Now for Brantley, that's now 7 doubles for him on the season. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. So a runner aboard at second here with 1 away. And standing in now, the power hitting second baseman Jason Kipnis. Here's the 0-1. And there's ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Kipnis takes, and this pitch misses for ball 4. It's a free pass. Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off a bit much.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Brandon Guyer. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0, and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
And here's a slider for a called strike. And the pitch on 2-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second.
Set to deal on 2-2. Lifted in the air to center field. May moves over. And the play is made, but this should be good enough for an RBI as the runner from third tags up. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
The center fielder.
Here's Rajay Davis now. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. That's in there. Base hit. Kipnis rounds the corner and is headed home. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game. Digging in to try it again, Jose Ramirez. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Now this is driven out to deep right center. This could be trouble. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. In to score the runner from second. And the second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now. Digging in once again, Francisco Lindor. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this one gets away. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a. So here is Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Avisail.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. At the plate, Jacob May comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw gets him 2 down. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Castillo.
And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Geyer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Designated hitter, Edwin.
Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Liner toward right center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Coming to the plate now, Michael Brantley. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Hey, this guy really needs that slider to be an effective pitcher. And in a night like tonight, if he doesn't have that real good slider, it presents a lot of problems.
That's wide. 2-0. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Up next for Cleveland.
Ready once again, Yonder Alonso. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Anderson is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away. So it's second and third with 1 gone.
Baseman, number 22. Jason Hernandez.
First pitch on its way. Way out in front.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. The 0-2 home. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Now an off-speed pitch that nearly ran in and got him.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Anderson is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Yan Gomes. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. But this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Digging in to try it again, Carlos Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hitter, Carlos
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Lindor backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Now at the plate, Tim Anderson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now here's the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The next 0-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Now batting.
Into the windup and the pitch. Yohan Moncada is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
Geyer moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Ready once again, Brandon Geyer. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And now the first pitch of the inning is sent in the air out to straightaway center. May is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Digging in and looking for more, Rajay Davis. A hit in 2 tries so far. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly he's sitting fastball, ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
6 runs, 8 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jose Ramirez, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1.
Well, Matt, if I use the cliche, it's not how you start, how you finish, it would apply right now. A couple innings ago, he had a rough inning. Didn't look good. But now he's starting to settle in a little bit better. He may be able to get through this thing. That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Heading out towards shallow right. On the move is Garcia. And the inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 30. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Whoa, right back at him, and it hit him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Grounded to third. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. Here's Melky Cabrera. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Skied into straightaway right. Geyer is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
The shortstop.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Fastball called strike. 1-2. Well, pitch count will become a factor here in the 7th. He's about to hit 100 for the game.
Tell you what, though, Matt, that's pretty good. 100 going into the 7th inning. That's not bad. I'll take it all day.
May, patrolling center, makes the play. 1 out.
The batter, number 10.
Striding in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another. Here's Michael Brantley. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's a ball hit in the air out toward Cabrera in left. And that's out number 2. Here's Yonder Alonso. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Waiting on it is Cabrera, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Digging in once again, Avisail Garcia. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Hit on the ground to third. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Center fielder number
Digging in the
52.
switch hitter, Jacob May. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Looped out towards short. Oh, and he misses it. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Wellington Castillo.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Line to the right side. Geyer back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The designated hitter.
Ready for another shot now. Carlos Sanchez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Chopped foul wide of first. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Jason Kipnis. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. Lifted in the air out to center field. May has a read on it. 1 away. So striding forward now,
Catcher.
Yan Gomes.
Yan
He comes into this at bat 0 for 2 with the hit by pitch. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. And he misses with it, 1-1. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. May has a beat on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Standing in, Brandon Geyer. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Up and in for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right. Garcia is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Tim Anderson.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
He's still looking really solid here in the 9th, and I'm sure that big lead has helped him pitch free and easy, but to me, it still looks like he's approaching it like it's a close game.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Second baseman.
The pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Now another 0-2. Out in front as this is pulled fouled into the seats.
This has turned into quite an at-bat. That's 5 foul balls. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Out of play off to the right.
That's the 6th ball he's fouled off in a row. You just keep fighting until he gives you something to hit.
Here's another 0-2. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Lindor is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, number 30. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. In there, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have taken games 1 and 2 here at home as this one is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our tops player of the game.
Hey, when you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially was a one-man show out there.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 7 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. The White Sox